Hi everyone. In today's video, we will learn how to use a bubble authentication into our app. For example, so authentication is basically simply step to authenticate the user. For example, whenever user like first verifying the identify the user, is it a new user or old user, or is it a uh, legal user for your app. How you validate? For example, in all the authentication system, you will first register your user and then let him log in. So you will be able to verify. Okay, this user is a registered user and he can use my services or website services in a good and legal way. So this is complete basic means of the authentication. What the authentication means. Today we will learn how to implement that authentication in the Bubble app. So Bubble, as you already know, is a no-code tool to build a SaaS product, a static website, blog, a lot you can do. So this now come back to the yeah. So when you first try to build your project, first create a project. So Bubble by default give you sign-ups and login flows. For example, so I'm not rewriting them. I'm just telling you what their means is. If you have any question regarding any step, just comment it out. I will more than happy to help you. So for example, just figure out where it is. So it is in the reusable section. So this is the sign up button. So now click on the workflow. Click over this. Just remove this. So basically, I was doing a second video, that's why it got removed. But just when you click on the click here to add an action, go into the go to that account. Sorry, sign up the user. So it will ask for the email. You will give a sign input email values password input password sign up values. Require a password confirmation. Yes, we have a system for password authentication. Password confirmation. Just click over this and input confirmation values. Send an email to the confirmation. Send an email to confirm the confirm page. No, basically what exactly that means ki when you register so most sometime basically they add a flow something ki okay register here and once you got registered visit to your email. We have already sent you one email and just verify it. That happen most of the case when sign up for the newsletter. There's no username password, so they will verify the email. It is there's a no dummy email or not. So in that case, but in our case we are not doing it. But you can do just click over this select and select the page when user click a confirm button in their email, that email that they got. I hope I am just making a sense. If you are not able to understand what I'm saying, just comment it. I will re-upload video with the proper understanding and all. So just confirm the page. So when user click on the confirm page, so after it, when it will go, and this is the remember email. Are you want to re-log in, or you just want to when a user sign up and you want to move it to directly to the dashboard? How you will that? You will do that by just remembering the email. So yes, we want it. So it will store the I think this session basically. So this is the sign up, and we will just hide the sign up. So that done now, we will hide the pop up. Element will hide sign up pop. For example, if we launch it now, so sorry, we have to go this next page preview. If you can sign up, sign up. Tell me one email ID. 11@tef.com. Password is tef123. Tef123. Sign up. So just close it. Now you will see logout button there because we have just marked it as save. And if you go in the data and all users, now you see one new email is there. Teft11@teft.com status ID and nothing. Now check the flow of the login. Go in the sign up and login, click on login button, login the user in. So it is where it is. So if you go in the uh, just click on the account, there is a button, login the user in, log the user in, sorry. So it is here, log the user in. You just pass your email ID, password, whether you want to stay logged in or not, and just whether you want to remember the email or not, and hide the sign up and login. That's it. So for example, in that case, log out is there. I will log out it. When you click on sign up, just click on login. Just the right password, login. Pretty simple. I am logging. So the same thing happening. So this and if you password is not directly saved here, so you are not able to watch the password directly. That is a good thing with the Google. And one more thing, so there is a two database available. One is live database, one is debug database. So most of the time what happen ki you are in the flow of building a product and all, you test and or debug, and you are thinking, okay, I am going to log in and I am going to sign up, and you switch to the live database, and when you try to log in, you say, why it is not logging, why it is giving me error. So for all the system, you have to first sign up, first then log in. This is the basic issue I also face. There is nothing to like feel something, but it is just we just forget. That's it for this video. If you have any question or comment, just let me know in comment section. Thank you. Bye bye.